How do we deploy AI in an equitable way and in a safe way to improve the health of all of us? So some of the cons, some of the risks that we need to be clearly aware of and mitigate and prevent. First is we have to protect privacy. And there are new dilemmas that are going to arise in privacy that we haven't had to deal with in the past. For example, with the large language models that exist today, and particularly as those language models start to integrate social media data, you might have a doctor in an emergency room that 3 o'clock in the morning is seeing a patient who just returned from a trip to South America, who has lupus and a few other medical conditions, and this patient has a high fever. And you type in that information into a large language model, even though there's nothing in that that's identifiable. There's no personalized health information in that query. And still, by linking various sources of data, the patient could be identified just from that query. So we have to think about privacy in a new way, and there are many ways of doing it. One is to bring the model into an individual delivery system so that data doesn't get out. You can ask a query and it doesn't get back to a model that's going to be trained based upon the data.
Right. That's the whole, don't worry, we're keeping the AI in the box thing. That is the premise of every dystopic, super intelligence movie you've ever seen.
True. But that's something, privacy has to be front and center. And in President Biden's executive order related to AI that came out just recently, privacy was at the top of the list in terms of what the regulatory agencies have to be focused on protecting. So that to me is at the top of the list for the downsides or the things we need to protect as we roll out AI. There are others as well.